So today we are going to look at what a length means in terms of horse racing and how far a length is. So you'll have heard, or if you've been watching horse racing, you'll often hear race commentators describing the distance between horses at the winning line in terms of lengths, and this just basically refers to the distance between each horse as they pass the winning line. So a length can be calculated as a measurement of elapsed time as the horse crosses the line, and due to the size of the horse and its stride pattern, in general we would say one length equates to around 8 to 9 feet in total. So in terms of looking at that on a particular race card, commentators obviously refer to the margins of victory in terms of lengths, and we can obviously see that here on the official results yesterday from Lingfield. So I'm just going to go through a few of these as examples just to show you how that is shown, even if you haven't been able to watch the race in question. So yesterday's result here at Lingfield in the 3 o'clock, we can obviously see the 5 runners all listed here, and we can see in this second column here, distance beaten, we can see a series of numbers, and these refer to the amount of lengths that each of these horses were beaten. So Kitty Furnival, the winner, was 1 length ahead of Midnight Rumble at the line. We obviously, it varies from race to race. As we go through the card here, you can see obviously in the next race we had a very impressive winner in Sawgrass, as he came home 13 lengths in front of the nearest pursuer. You can also obviously see that this was a very impressive victory based on the in-running comments there. It says he led over 2 furlongs out, soon clear, and recorded a very easy victory. So again, calculating the average length, if you were to look at it in that way, we say anywhere between 8 to 9 feet, depending obviously on the size of the horse and the stride pattern. So for example, if we were taking a closer look at how far 5 lengths is in terms of horse racing, you would simply multiply the average length. So if we would say it was 8 feet, we would obviously times 8 by 5, which would work out at 40 feet. So that would give us the exact distance when looking at a 5 length margin. So again, it is something that you are going to come across quite often in horse racing, especially when listening to it and watching it. They use lengths as the measurements between each of the horses in a particular race. And like I've touched on already, if you aren't able to watch a particular race, the lengths are always given at the official result between each horse there. So it's a very useful way to assess how a horse has particularly performed in the race. So for example, obviously we saw in that previous race there with Sawgrass, obviously a very, very impressive winner. And if you go further into the card here, we can see that Abundance was only a head in front of his nearest pursuer, and there was a short head back to the third horse as well. So that was obviously a lot tighter finish. So we can get a really good gauge on how a particular horse has performed. So that was a little guide and a quick rundown on lengths and how lengths are shown on a particular horse racing card. If you are enjoying these videos, guys, please like, share and subscribe, and tune in next time where we'll be looking further at more betting methods and horse racing terms.